In part 1 we have seen how to declare a string and various functions we use, the positions of the various chars in a string we have seen. Now let us understand the different methods used in string. So I am just declaring a string variable. So welcome, fine. Now I am just trying to use a method capitalize. Capitalize will uppercase the first character of the string. Nothing, no other character is affected. So let us print and see. Print my str capitalize. So let us see the output. You can see only W will be, first character will be capitalized, other things are not capitalized. What's the difference between capitalize and title? Title will make beginning of all the word, first character of the word to uppercase. So now inside the W, T and P will be capitalized. Now you can see W to first char is capitalized and P is also capitalized. Now let us understand casefold. Whatever uppercase letter is there, it is in a string, it will be made to lowercase. So let us slightly change this. My str is welcome to, let us, I am slightly changing it so I can understand. Print my str dot casefold. You can see that all the whatever uppercase letters are there, it has changed to lowercase letter. Now let us use upper. Upper will do, it will change all lowercase letters whatever is there to uppercase. Now the same string will use, already we have uppercase and lowercase combinations. So let us print and see. My str does upper. Let's see what the output is. You can see that all the character now will become uppercase. Now similarly, let us make it lower. Print, fine. This will make all characters to lowercase. You can see whatever the uppercase here, W, 2, all are become lowercase now. Now we'll move to further methods in string. Let's understand swap case. This method will make all uppercase char to lowercase and lower to upper. So my str, now swap case. Now here you see the string is here, so there it's a combination of lower and uppercase. We'll see what the output is. You can see the first char which was upper now is a lowercase and all lowercase are upper. Now here also you can see, so whatever the lowercase was there became upper and upper became lower. Now let us understand center. My str, I have a small string here, I will center it by giving a space. Now let's say print, now my str dot center. This takes two parameters. The second one is optional, the filler. Now I'll specify the space. Now I am giving 30 character space. In this, within this character space, my string will be centered position. So let's run it and see. Now you can see it is centered. You can see actually this left side and in the right side also another balance thing. Total length is 30 and it is positioned at the center. Now there is a optional parameter I can add, the filler. What will be the gaps in both the sides can be filled. Now let us say I want to fill with stars. So you can see the output. Now you can see in the second line all the filler is used. So you can this you can develop a application where a decoration can be done using the string or decreasing the string. We'll see later. Let's understand rjust. So now let's create a string. Small string will take, so area we can add. Now we will use my str rjust. Rjust will right justify my string, filling the rest of the chars. So let us take 15. That the 15 is the filling, by default it's space. So now my string will be left justified by taking 15 chars. You can see, sorry, it is right justified and left side the balance is given. Now I can use a filler, so the left side will be filled. So that filler is a optional again. Now let me use hash here. Sorry, hash. So fine, I can see that this is filled in the left. So my string is right justified. Now let us use similarly ljust. Ljust will, now in place of r justified I will make l, means it will be now left justified. So the whatever filler I am using, it will be towards the right side of it. Total occupation will be 15 character. So the total length is 15 in each sprint, and this is ljust, left justified. By using rstrip, we can remove blank space or any char from the right side of the string. So we have some white space at the right side, so let us remove it. Print my str dot rstrip. Now by default it will remove the space at the right side of the string. So you can see it is only the string, there is no right space at right space left. So now let us remove a particular character from the right side. So copy, paste it here. Here we will give some, put some stars. So let's remove the stars from the right only. Now we can remove, and yeah. So along with the star, let's remove one more char also. We'll try to remove t also. So let's give star and t. So both star and t will be removed from the right side of the string. You can see that's fine. Now what happens if you remove something deep inside, or let us try to remove 2 also. That's not possible because it is 2 is not at the right. So you'll see that it will remove only star and t. It will not remove anything else. Yeah. Now similarly, our left strip or L strip also remove the char or white space from the left side of the string. Let's try this. Now we'll keep at the left side of the string, and we'll put some stars here. Now here also we'll put some stars, and here instead of t we'll remove p also. So from the left, r strip, instead of r strip we'll use left L strip or left strip. L strip. Now let me put star L strip. Now here I'll try to remove p. So what happens when you run this? You can see the first one, the left side strips are left side space are removed, and in the second case the left side stars are removed, and in the third case left side star and p is removed, and in the fourth case also star left side stars and p removed. 2 is not removed because 2 is not at the left, it is deep inside. So let us use the same code and remove from both the sides by using strip only. So only strip will remove from left and right both. So let's try that. I am removed, and now the method is strip. So let us see the output. Now it is from the both the sides it will be removed. You can see from the first both side it is removed, and in the second stars are removed from the both the sides, and in the third p is removed wherever it is possible because it is possible in the left side, and in the last one star p and t. Let us put t and see whether t can be removed from the right side because it is strip only. You can see t is we are able to remove from the right side and p from the left side, but we are unable to remove 2 because 2 is neither left or right, it is deep inside. Now we'll move to methods giving us search, find, replace all substrings in the main string. We'll start with a counting. We'll count number of substrings in a main string. So we'll write welcome to lusttonet.com. Fine. Now we'll count a substring. So sorry, print mystr count. Now a substring is co. Let us see how many COs are there. You can see here 1 and here 1, so you should get 2 as output. So this input is given as CO. Now we can slightly modify the two more optional arguments we can use, that is, one is start and one is end. Start is the starting position, the search should start. Now you can see it is starts here, it is third position and the last character is at 22 position. So let us search starting from 3, so and ends with 21. So it will not able to find the second one, it will stop before that, so it will give us the output as 1. Now if we make it 22, now we are telling that go up to M. So 22, then it will stop before that, so CO will be included. So now the output will be 2. Fine. Now let us try find. Find is another method which does the same thing, but it returns the position of the found string. First its position find. Okay, let's even if we don't give any position start and end values, it will search for it and given third position. You can see 0, 1, 2, 3 from here. So now let us add this rest our start and stop position. So we are asking it to check the starting from 3 till the end. So we'll also still get, because the first found it is giving. Now what happens if I'll make it to 4? 4 means the first CO it will miss and it will give us the position of the second CO. That means from here it is returning. Now what happens if I'll still further reduce it to 18? Start from 4 but end at 18. So there is no CO in this case. Now what will happen in this case is it will not find anything, any substring in that, so it will raise -1. So it is gives you returns as -1. Note that the basic difference between find and index. Index also does the same thing. We can use index method, but index method will raise an exception if it is not found the substring inside the main string. Now let us use the index. Index we will initially let us not restrict it, or we will restrict up to the end of the string. Now it should able to find out the second CO, okay, at the 20th position. Now let us bring it down to 18. So within 4 and 18 there is no CO or no substring, so it will raise an exception. But you see in the find case it has given us -1. So substring not found. That's the basic difference between find and index. Now we'll try partition method. Partition method takes one input and break the string into 3 parts. We'll use the same string. Let's copy this, paste it here. Now we'll break the string into 3 parts by using partition. My str dot partition, and I will take the input string 2 here. So there will be a left part, then the delimiter or what I have used to break the string, and there will be a right part. So there will be 3 parts of it, and it will return me a tuple. So tuple with 3 parts in it. Let's see what it return. You can see, so welcome to plus2net.com. So there are 3 parts of it. Now what happens, I can individually also I can print it. For that we'll take one example of a let's take one email address. My str is equal to, let's say, my user ID at the rate the example.com is my domain name. So here it is. Now let us use this here. So to break the user ID and the domain part, print my str dot partition I will use to break it across this. So this will print me the 3 parts. A tuple will be returned, but I will separate my user ID and the example parts. For that, let me print user ID is fine. User ID equal to now my str. Now I have to use because it's a tuple, so let me say x is equal to my str dot partition fine. So here x, now my user ID part will be the 0 part. Now let us copy PRI. So here 1 2, second part will be my domain part. So let me write domain part is this. So let's run this and see. You can see my user ID, it has given my user ID, and the domain part is this is how the partition can be used. Now we'll learn about replace method. So here it is a search and replace, and this will give us a output. The original string will not be changed, so we are using another variable. So mystr, now dot we are saying, and replace. So replace, we'll take the input as, let's say, co, and we'll replace with, let's say, xx. Now we'll print x. So this will replace all the co with xx. So you can see here it is replaced, and here also it is replaced. Now there are two replacements are there. We can restrict it to one replacement also. Let us give an optional parameter here, count, which we can specify how many times we want this replace to work. Will it replace all the occurrence, or by default it is all the occurrence? Now I am giving that it will replace only once, don't replace all the occurrence. So now this will be a another output. We can see, you see, first one is replaced and the second one is left as it is. And note that this is a case sensitive replacement. So if I will make it, let's say, uppercase letter, this will not match it and it will not replace. So it is replace the string as it is. You can see it has not replaced in the third one. It has not replaced, and it is returned me the string. We will understand now rfind. Rfind will return the position of the first matching substring from the right side. So let us print mystr dot rfind. Now we'll say co. Co is in the right around 20th position. Let's see what the output is. We can say it's at the 20th position. So the position of this it is returning, though there is one more co at here. Now we can specify also start and end position. So let's say we'll start from 19 position and ends at 21. The same result we'll get. -1 because we are not getting it. Now let us make it 22. 22 means the m is at 22. So it gives us the 20th position. Now this way we can specify the start and end position and get the position of the match string. Now the same thing we can achieve by using r index also. Let us copy this. But r index will raise exception when it is not found. Suppose in the first case, when rfind, it is suppose the string is not there. Now let us say I am changing the string to cox and running it. Now I will get -1 as output. So it is not there. Now if I will say r index, the same thing I will get it. R index position also, this will also return fine. But if I will change the string, this will raise a exception for me because cox, the string is not found. So it will generate a error for me. Value error, substring not found. Let's understand R partition. So this is our string. Now let us print mystr dot R partition. Will break the string based on a delimiter, based on a string. So let us, we are breaking it by using 2. So let's print. It has a tuple is returned with 3 separate element. Now 2 is there, welcome is at the left. Now say this is fine. There is another method, partition, we already discussed. What's the difference between these two? Now for this, let us find out a string which is not there. Now let me add x. So this string is not there, so it will not a matching string, so we cannot break it. Let us see the output. You can see that entire string is returned here at the right. Now what will happen if I will not use R partition and I will simply use partition? Now in this case the difference is the entire string will be the first element. You can see the first element of this tuple is the entire string or the full string, because no matching was there, and in case of R partition it is the second element. Let us break the string by using delimiter, and we'll use both R split and split. So this is our string. Now let us print my_str using R split. Now the delimiter here will take it as E. So let's see what the output we are getting. So using E we are breaking the string one, then again we come back, here is one more E, then here is one more. So using E we are making it 4 parts. Now let us use similarly, let's use the same R split, but we will tell that don't break it more than 2. So what will be the output now? Now you can see after breaking 2, rest of the string is returned at the left side. Now if you use split only, let's say split, now without this max value or the maximum value of split, this R split and split both are same. Now let us remove this. You can see both are same here. You can see that the first output and the third output, you can see both are same. But when you are specifying, let us do one thing. Let us okay, we'll shift this to the top so we can compare it easily. Now fine, this is R split. Now this is split. Fine, R split, then again R. So when you are specifying the maximum number of splits, here you can see both are, we are not specified in the first 2 outputs, so the both are same, R split and split. When you have specified it that there are 2 maximum splits are required, in that case the first 2 is from the right side and then the rest of the string is returned. Whereas in case of split, first 2 is from the left side and then the rest of the string is returned. That's the basic difference between R split and split. Let's understand split lines. Now this is our string. You can see there are line breaks, we have kept it, escape n, here one and here one. Now by using split lines we can break it by using line breaks as delimiters, and we can generate a output a list. So let us print it, my_str split lines. Now by default it also takes the optional parameter, by default it is false. So it will not keep the line breaks. So you can see this is list is returned. Now let us make it true. So we will use true. So now the line breaks will be included in the elements. So you can see the line breaks are, in 2 line breaks what is there is included. Now let's check ends with. This will match the string with the end value. So let us print my_str dot ends with. Now what is the string it ends with? We'll see. Let's check first the COM or the COM. So let's run this and check the output, because it is ends with COM here, so it is giving true. Now 2 more optional parameters also we can give. Sorry, let's copy this. We'll say that you start your search from 4 and ends with 6. Now actually 4 and 6 there is no COM, because here it is 0, 1, 2, from third position it starts this 3. So it will give us false here. Let's check it, and yeah, false. So now let us slightly increase the range or decrease this 4 value to 3. Now it should give us true. Yeah, so now let us one more example. Now let us check net from starting from 16 to 19. The net is here. So this 3, so this should return as true. Yeah, but if we remove this, now let us keep this and copy one more try. Now what you will do, Let's scroll up a bit. Okay, now what you will do, will remove this optional parameter, so it will start searching from starting to ending. Now here then this will return me as false because it's not ending with net, it's ending with com only. We'll understand join now. So let take a list now. We'll use first one, let's say 2 3. Okay, so this is a list. Now we'll use join to join. Now let's say print. Now we'll take a string. Using this delimiter will join it. It's not breaking, it's joining the string. So my str, now sorry, this will be here join. Now here it is my str as a input. So let's see what happens. Now this elements are joined using the star as a joining element. Now any iterable element we can take it. So let us say that we will change it. Now my str will use a string. So let's say welcome. Now this line we can comment it. So now this will join using star again. So against after each character, because it's a iterable object, string is a, so after each element or each car, star is placed. Now if you want, we can change the string also. We'll use hash here. Now let's use join. Yeah, you can see it is the output. Let's understand jet fill. So my str is equal to plus 2 net. Jet fill will fill the string with zeros. So let's see how it fills. Print my str jet fill. Now let's say 15. So up to 15 character length, but whatever the balance chars left from 15 will be filled with zeros. Let's see. You can see this total car is 15, and whatever the balance car it is at the left, it is filled with zeros. By using expand tabs, you can replace tabs with blank space. So here in this string you can see there are tabs present inside the string. Now we'll replace these tabs. So let's say print my str dot expand tabs. Now by default it will replace with some fixed space. Let's see how it replace. Will print. You can see all the tabs are replaced. Now even we can specify how many blank space to use. Let's say you use only 2. You can see it only takes the integer value. We can't take any other value as input. So you can see all the tabs are replaced with 2-step white space or blank space. We'll be using make trans and translate to search, replace and delete some part of the strings. Here are 3 strings we have taken and 1 input string also. Here search string is ABC, replaces XYZ, and delete is PQR. So you have, as a sample, you have taken another string as a input string. We'll first map it, so and then we'll try to apply translate to search and replace. Now let's say another variables str update is equal to str our input dot make trans. Now we'll give the first input is str search. Now after this str replace. Now we'll give str delete. We are giving all inputs. Fine. So this is, now let us print str update. Let's see what's the output is. We'll get a dictionary of marked output. So this is the dictionary. Now we'll use the translate. These are the dictionary with cars are mapped. Now let us, for our reference, we will print once the input string. So let's say input directly I am printing str input. So for comparison sake it will help us. Now let us go to our output string. The output will be Now say str input translate. Now let's say now this we are translating to our str update as input. Let's see the outputs. You can see here the input is we have printed here, and final output is the last line will print here. All the ABC were replaced with XYZ, and the PQR we have deleted.